Well, every Monday and Thursday when the Orioles have a home game, the Orioles Alumni Autograph Series takes place right out there on Utah Street. And tonight, Oriole alum Bill Swaggerty is with us. And Bill, you know, you talk about breaking into the big leagues. Rick and I were talking about the draft. Now, you broke in 1983. You were a rookie in 83. That was a heck of a year to break in one respect, because that team went to the World Series, but it had to be tough to crack that lineup.
Oh, it was extremely tough. I was fortunate to get a chance to get called up in '83 because, as you know, timing is everything. So I got the chance to get called up when these guys were just, you know, the beast in the East. And I got drafted in the 26th round, so I was tickled to death to sneak in as that late of a draft pick.
Billy, you know, even though there was only 27 rounds, you kind of got in there. Going to your first spring training, what did it feel like for you to know that you probably weren't going to get as much attention as those big first and second and third round picks? How did you go about really proving to everybody that you could outpitch them?
Well, what I try to do in my mind is try to separate myself from the number one, number two, number three pick by doing any little thing extra that I could do. And one of the things I learned, I picked up from Mike Boddicker. We used to run our lines, our foul poles, you know. Everybody used to slow down 15 feet before the finish line, and Boddicker would sprint all the way through it like it was a tape that he was breaking. So I ended up doing that. And I remember the pitching coach would take notes and say, wow, he's running all the way through. Just a little tiny something to try to differentiate yourself. The fact that you were a 26th round pick, got no money, somebody else first round pick got a ton.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. When you talk about the draft, the bonus, especially now, the bonuses that are paid, those guys are going to get a lot of attention, and those guys are going to get a lot of chances to make it. But it really says something about you that you were drafted that low, that you did, in fact, pitch in the major leagues.
Yeah, I feel honored the fact that I was drafted that low and ended up making it. But it was one of those things that, you know, it was my dream. I ate it, I drank it, I slept it, and I just was not going to try to let anything keep me from accomplishing that. And there's a lot of luck involved. You know, I came along at the time when the Orioles had the best pitching staff in the entire Major League Baseball, and especially in the East. But you just keep chipping away, and, you know, there's a couple people that got hurt, and I got a chance to be doing the best at the particular time. They looked down at Rochester, and I came up, and I had a very good debut, thanks to Rick. He put down the right fingers, and we managed to win that game and go on and make it to the World Series.
All right, but along those lines, we've had differing views on this from other guys who have been up here. What kind of a teammate was this guy?
Awesome.
Oh, okay.
See,
$20 will be coming your way.
All my pitchers love me because when they threw it in the dirt and the man on third,
exactly
I'd block
right.
it for him and go out and pat him on the back when they did well.
Absolutely.
And blame them when they didn't.
That's it.
Now,
Not a problem.
Did you have the Randy Myers philosophy who would never shake off his catcher because then if he gave up a big hit, it was his fault?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's all Dempsey's fault. We knew it, and we proved it here tonight.
I'm kidding. He did a great job.
We knew right away when Swags came in there and the game was on the line, we were going to go to his slider. You could tell the hitter it was coming. He was going to have to hit a pretty good cut fastball or slider is what he called it in those days.
That's it.
All right, Bill, we appreciate the visit. The Orioles Alumni Autograph Series every Monday and Thursday home game right on Utah Street. Bill was out there signing autographs tonight, and it's always good to get some of Rick's former teammates up here to see if Rick is really, in fact, telling the truth.